The Delphi murders, a chilling symbol of modern evil. Hello, I'm Jay Nickel of Nickel Investigations, and this is an Ontario Cold Cases, Canada's True Crime Podcast, Special Edition. After nearly 4 days of deliberation, an Indiana jury reached a conclusion many had suspected for years. Richard Allen is among the most heinous criminals of our time. Despite his attempts to avoid the ultimate punishment, even staunch opponents of the death penalty might find themselves questioning whether Allen, 52, deserves to face the harshest retribution for his crimes. On Monday, Allen was convicted for the brutal murders of Abigail Abby Williams, 13, and Libby German, 14, in 2017, near Delphi, Indiana. Shocking killings shattered the quiet community of just 3,000 people, drawing worldwide attention and sparking an arduous 5-year investigation. Allen now faces a 130-year prison sentence, with formal sentencing scheduled for December 20th. The trial, which spanned 17 grueling days, brought forth heart-wrenching testimony that frequently left the courtroom in tears. He was found guilty in 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of felony murder, committed during an attempted kidnapping of the young girls. On the fateful February day in 2017, Abby and Libby went for what should have been a peaceful hike along Delphi's historic trails. When they failed to meet their families at the designated pickup point, panic set in. The next day, their bodies were discovered in a wooded area near the trails. From the start, investigators were certain it was a homicide. The hunt for the killer consumed the town, casting a shadow of fear as law enforcement and the public alike searched for answers. Remarkably, Libby managed to capture photos and audio of her murderer, dubbed Bridge Guy, just before the girls were attacked. Despite this invaluable evidence, it would take 5 long years for an arrest to be made. The case was plagued with challenges. There was no DNA, fingerprints, or other forensic evidence directly linking Allen to the crime. Additionally, investigators mishandled critical aspects of the case, including losing 70 days of police interrogation records from 2017. These missing files included interviews with 2 men defense argued were stronger suspects. Adding to the chaos, Allen's defense attorneys accidentally leaked sealed evidence, leading to the removal from the case before later being reinstated. Yet prosecutors presenting a damning case against Allen. They argued that he confessed multiple times to the murders and identified him as Bridge Guy in the recording made by Libby. One pivotal piece of evidence was a phone call Allen made to his wife from jail, in which he reportedly admitted, "I did it. I killed Abby and Libby." In his closing argument, Carroll County Prosecutor Nicholas McClelland told jurors, "State has shown that Richard Allen is Bridge Guy. 5 years he lived here. 5 years he lived among us." Allen's defense team attempted to sow doubt, claiming the prosecution's case relied on forcing circumstantial evidence into a narrative of guilt. They also put forth an extraordinary alternative theory, suggesting the girls were victims of a ritualistic murder by a racist Odinism cult. The judge, however, dismissed this theory as baseless. In the end, the jury rejected the defense's arguments. The small town of Delphi finally received a measure of justice. While the pain of Abby and Libby's loss will never fade, conviction marks the end of a dark chapter in the community's history. For Delphi, the nightmare is finally over. If you enjoyed this episode of Ontario Cold Cases, Canada's True Crime Podcast, make sure to subscribe and leave a review wherever you get your podcasts.